Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. Kelly with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, Warren. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing from the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Warren here from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Dante Kent with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Roman Wilson reels it in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Throwing from the gun here. It's caught by Wilson. And he takes it down to the 33. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
2 yards on the
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw this one. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On the double.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party wait for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the 17-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shaq. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking in the air here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set.
They'll air it out on third. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
A 34-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. 10.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 3rd down and 8.
60 red. Cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Warren running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A 6-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Check.
First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready?
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Yes, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ultra. Set, ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ready.
Working on 1st down. It's a screen play to Genty. Has some space inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go.
Warren quick on the draw. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Hiking 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Back to throw. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 10. Chris Boswell will kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Hut.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Y.A. Black sitting him down there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. 50 green. White. Hut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And this will remain a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Guide play straight ahead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Striker. Let's go now. Yellow. 43.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Hut.
They're throwing it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's Skoranek. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
First down, Raiders.
Ready. Snap. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Okay, right.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Okay, ready?
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Come on, set. Hut.
Looking to throw here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Give to Warren from the pistol. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
60 bison, 60 bison, go!
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pass play now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, and they fake it. tackle backfires. This one is intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take possession off their second interception of the game.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Set.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
Setting up to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On first down, Warren. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders' 44.
They'll go again with Warren. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go! 79!
He's dropping back to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On the ground with Warren. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has it downfield working left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
76, set go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Looking for a little more. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go now.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
17. Raiders 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 50, green.
They'll toss it. Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
21. Steelers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Kent on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Rolling from the gun here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 4. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Sack. 76.
Dropping back to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Cougar Knights.
Back to throw. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on first and 10.
70 left.
Warren here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Giving this to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Let's go. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Down. Hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying